With that, it's time to start a brand new season. As really quickly we get a look at this year's Bulls. 9-person bench is fine. Actually, if I expand it to 10, Spud Webb gets to play. I'll expand that. Fortunately, I have a god-awful coach who might keep me down. But Watley, Dumars, Kenny Walker, Kenny Carr, and Akeem Olajuwon. With Sam Mitchell, Blair Rasmussen, Bobby Valentine, John Sally, and Spud Webb off the bench. The Clippers. Running Cecil Erickson, Robert Reed, Leroy Harrison, Otis Thorpe, Bill Cartwright, and sixth man Trent Outlaw. You also got Quincy Randall. So, that was a really short window there for the Clippers. So for you guys, obviously we got to reset the old target list. Any free agents not that you're allowed to sign. I think now you'll be considering your first round picks the untouchables. Just calling that just off a hunch. Do you want to consider any of your players untouchables along with those picks, or are you just content to say, hey, let's see what we can get? No A potential options there. So I saw one shout for Thorpe. Aside from that, it was nobody. Let me know. Cartwright cannot be traded until December. But let me know, as Reed will be the same way. Let me know if there's any disagreement in regards to how we've set up your block to start the season, while I set up mine. Which, my block is going to be pretty different all of a sudden. Olajuwon's untouchable. Dumars is untouchable. Nobody else is. Those two stay, but the other guys, if I could find improvements, I would. And every single one of my draft picks are... Oh my god, look at the value on Seattle's. They're projected to be a bad team again. There's nobody else to necessarily add to the block, right? Maybe B+ potential Spud Webb. Because he's not really going to break through. He's not worth anything. Yeah, I don't care about potential as much as they do just pure overall. So. Could have Bobby Valentine there. You guys do have your own first rounder, yeah? I had Bobby Valentine. Alright. I didn't see too much. The only guy that I really saw was Otis Thorpe. We're going to leave him on the block for you just so that, hey, you get an offer and maybe you can explore it. Doesn't mean that you have to trade him. But yeah, presumably this will be a pretty rough year, as it has the Bulls third in the preseason power rankings. The Clippers currently second bottom, only ahead of the Phoenix Suns. Trade you Thorpe for that Seattle pick. What makes you think I'd want Otis Thorpe? Bitch, I got Kenny Carr. Let's get the simming here. And we'll see how this season plays out. As I do get a trade offer already. Really? They want my backup power forward or backup center, Blair Rasmussen, and a second-round pick in 89 for the Pistons' first-round pick in 89, top 3 protected, and a power forward, Earl Curtin. I mean, Blair, I like you. 23 B potential, 75 overall. Certainly not a bad second choice. But at the same time, a future first-round pick for a backup center. John Sally can play center if need be, if something were to happen to Olajuwon. I mean, it sucks to lose that backup center for a future, but Curtin can also play center. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. Thank you very much, Detroit. That's another 1989 first-round pick. 1-3 for the Clippers so far. 3-0 for the Bulls. The Clippers continue to lose games. Trade offer for the Clippers. Quincy Randle, who is 22 years old, a 75 overall with C+ potential, to the Warriors for 27-year-old Jerry Eves and a top 10 pick in 1989, but it is, or a first-round pick, but it is top 10 protected from the Warriors. So their pick in 1989, potentially 1990, and taking on Jerry Eves to kind of fill the role that Quincy Randle's playing right now. I'm seeing a lot of no's. Seeing a lot of no's. All right. It's going to be declined. I would have taken that. I know someone in chat, like, Wololo just said, like, oh, I'm going to win by then. But what if I don't? That could have been the window open for you. Even though you're thinking I'm going to win sooner rather than later, you still need to think about the future. You get a trade offer, Trent Outlaw, and a second for Dave Corzine. That makes no sense for you whatsoever, with Corzine being 30. Just go ahead and decline that. There's your split games there with Seattle. The Bulls. Sam Mitchell and a 1991 second for a 1989 first rounder, top 5 protected, and Peter Richmond. Richmond being a depth forward. Sam Mitchell, 75 overall at 23 years old. C+ potential. He kind of is what he is. I already have Kenny Walker and Bobby Valentine there, with Kenny Carr being able to play that position. Sam Mitchell, I think you're a pretty damn usable player for me right now, but I do have the depth to trade you away and think about the future. Sam Mitchell. Ooh, now the only reason to not do this is it would make Seattle better. They're already decent. Can I see how good Seattle have done? Since they have their first round pick this year, how well are they doing? Okay, first and foremost, no one's out tanking the Phoenix Suns. Holy shit. But the Sonics are pretty bad. They should still end up with a lottery pick, but I don't know if I want to make them better. And the trade will pop back up. Do I want to make them better by trading them Sam Mitchell for a 1989 first? Just to double check. That 1989 draft. Cliff Robinson, Glenn Rice, Tim Hardaway, Sean Kemp, Vlade Divac. It's not a bad draft. It's not insane. It's not a bad draft, but one of those players would be about what Sam Mitchell is, if not better. Technically, I'm winning on value here, too, which is crazy. Tim Hardaway. There are some good players in that draft. But if it is a top 5 pick, that brings me to the 1990 draft. And the 1990 draft has pretty much just Gary Payton and then some other good players, but not insane. Sam Mitchell is like pure defense. He's not the best athlete, but he's got good IQ. Sam, I mean, you were a second round pick, and I can turn you into a first. I have to do it. Seattle, thank you for the business. It does mean I'm taking Bobby Valentine off of my block. I can't afford to lose the guy in that position anymore. Honestly, I could put Earl Curtin there. He's not worth anything, though. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. The 13-5 Bulls. So we wait to see if the Clippers get another offer to kind of break things up here. You do get an offer. Robert Reed for Sidney Green. There's no reason to not take that. 25 years old, B- potential, 76 overall. Reed's 31 years old. That's a unanimous yes for you guys. You get rid of Robert Reed, you get younger. That opens up space as well for Randall to be the starter at guard. That's a yes. I'm not even going to let you say anything. You'd be dumb not to take that. You'd be dumb not to take that. So there you go. A deal with San Antonio. And looking at your game plan here, then. Yeah, Green's now the guy. That's a no, we get better. I mean, technically not. Louis, 40 months. Wasted 4 hours of my life watching the Mike Trout show here at Tiny Los Angeles in person. Jesus, did at least someone pay you to go? Do you at least get paid to go there? Holy shit. That is an experience that not too many people are going to envy you for. Can we just trade and tank? You do have the nuclear option, but the problem is you don't have that many guys to actually blow it up. Trent Outlaw, who's 24, for Walter Davis is 32. That deal makes no sense for you at all. Walter Davis makes you better. Jelson, what's going on, my man? How are you? So far, so good. They haven't changed too much about the game, but it is still pretty fun. I have no reason to take that trade whatsoever. The deadline is a week away. There's not much to change about your block aside from just making sure that Bill Cartwright's there. But yeah, these are the 4 pieces that you could trade away. It's not much of a nuclear option. It really isn't. You could use it if enough people say, hey, we want to blow it up, but we'll sim to the deadline here and give you that chance. Take the picks off. I mean, the problem is you don't want to move those picks. You'll get more offers, but you don't want to move them. As I get an offer, Kenny Carr for Tree Rollins in Houston's 1989 unprotected first rounder. The problem is Tree does not play power forward. Olajuwon does, but I can't guarantee the game will play him there. And obviously Tree is 31 years old and worse. I'm not looking to get worse, so I'm actually going to decline that. Let it be known I don't take every deal involving draft picks. That deal doesn't make sense for me to trade my starting point guard either. Spud Webb for Ewing and Workman. Nope. All right. Well, we're on deadline day. You could vote for the nuclear option to essentially find a trade for all of those 4 players there. I don't know if it's necessarily worth it for you to do that, but you could. But again, you only get the nuclear option once. But Thorpe's deal is up at the end of the year. So is Outlaw's, so is Randall's, but they're all young, so you'll still have contract control. Yeah. I mean, again, at least you have your draft pick this year. Right now, by the way, in terms of the state, you can't do it for just Cartwright. You got to blow up the whole team. Them's the rules. Right now, you guys are second to last in the West. Again, you're not going to be able to out-tank Phoenix. The Bulls are currently the top team in the Eastern Conference. Let's fucking go, Hakeem. And technically the top team in the NBA. Let's fucking go. All right, I'm seeing a lot of let it ride. So again, in terms of the extra picks that you guys have, you have New Jersey's first round pick this year, and the Nets are currently in 14th. Currently a playoff team, though. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It's amazing how fast this flipped between Chat kind of being in the lead with a playoff team and where the hell we are now. So, I mean, we know good teams don't always win. I'm well aware of that. I'm still happy with Olajuwon leading this team. I made the right decision to go for it. That's what I'm happy about right now. All right, so we do get to the extensions deadline for the Clippers. Yeah, see, none of these guys are eligible. You are going to lose Sidney Green, more than likely, but whatever. I mean, it is what it is, and then Russell you could sign, so nothing too crazy. For myself, apparently I'm going to lose Ennis Watley. Current team will come back. Yeah, there's nothing I can do for major signings. So, let's finish up the month of March, and then we'll see where we stand. We'll see where both teams stand on April Fool's Day. Over 50 wins this season for the Bulls. 56-20 for the Chicago Bulls, who have clinched the Eastern Conference by April 1st. The Nets, by the way, still on the cusp of making the playoffs. The big question on the other side. How far down are the Clippers? And the answer is second to last in the NBA right now. It's close with Cleveland, and the Suns are pretty much guaranteed to finish dead last. But again, I don't believe the lottery changes, so 14% chance for finishing in the bottom 7 is all you can root for. And then you just play the lottery at that stage. Let's finish up the 1986-87 season. It's going to be playoff time for the Bulls with MVP Hakeem Olajuwon. 23 points, 13 rebounds, 3 blocks per game. His averages an unbelievable season for the Dream. Rookie of the Year, the New York Knicks, Brad Daugherty. No real surprise at that. Averaged a double-double. Sixth Man of the Year, Indiana's serial man, Clark Kellogg. Defensive Player of the Year, I think for the 3rd season in a row, Hakeem Olajuwon. Most Improved Player, the Clippers' Cecil Erickson. There you go, chat. Your point guard got something. Coach of the Year, the Lakers' Brad Nelson. Executive of the Year, Chicago's Scott Wilkes. First team All-NBA, Michael Jordan of the Rockets, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, James Worthy, and Hakeem Olajuwon. The all-defensive team is Jordan, Sidney Moncrief, Xavier McDaniel, Larry Nance, and Olajuwon. And your top rookie team, Gerald Irving, Kenny Walker of the Bulls, Sabonis, John Williams, and Brad Daugherty. The Bulls will take on the 8th seed Washington Bullets, Dennis Rodman and the Bullets. You also got the Pacers and the Sixers, Pistons and Bucks, Celtics and Nets. On the other side, Lakers and Jazz go head-to-head again. Rockets and Nuggets, Blazers and Mavericks, Kings, and the Golden State Warriors. Let's see. I do have an injury to Kenny Carr. My starting power forward's going to be out, most likely for this entire series. Olajuwon was a monster. Shout out to Bobby Valentine, 17 points off the bench. Wow. Yeah, the Kenny Carr injury isn't great, but we do have some decent depth scoring. And then for the Clippers, you guys were led in scoring by your point guard, Cecil Erickson. That is rough, given the other players that you have on the team. Even Bill Cartwright barely in double digits. Rough end of the season for the Clippers, to say the least. But with that, the Bulls are in the playoffs, and it's time to see how this goes down. Bulls versus Bullets, the 1 seed in Chicago. Let's take a look at the Washington Bullets, led by point guard Jay Humphries. Very strong player at an 81 overall. They have Jeff Malone at shooting guard, and I already saw him there. He has won a championship in this franchise with the Bucks, Adrian Dantley. That's scary. Power forward, Rick Mahorn and Dennis Rodman. And at center, Artis Gilmore, the veteran. Not bad. But I would like to think the Bulls might be a little bit better, thanks to Mr. Olajuwon. Cody, what's going on, man? How you been? So again, I hate that Kenny Carr is hurt, but there's nothing I can do about it. In terms of ye old game plan, we can shorten the bench all the way down to 8. All the way down to 8. Get those Olajuwon minutes up there. That way Currington's in as a depth option. Yeah, right now it's Watley, Dumars, Kenny Walker, John Sally, and Olajuwon. Dumars, Olajuwon, and company. Is that enough? Bobby Valentine is the 6th man. It's a decent chance. Of course, it is still best of 5 in the opening round. Let's see what we can do against the Bullets here in round number 1. Of course, home court advantage for the Bulls. I think the Lakers might have won more games than us. If not, they were the only team that was close. As it is a close first game, the Bullets currently with the lead. Up by 6 with 2 minutes to go. The Bullets looking to pull off the game 1 upset. And what a spot that would put me in. I mean, I fully expect my team to fucking blow it every time, but hopefully not this time.
Humphries with it. Inside.
See what Washington can do. Down low to Dantley.
Dantley the pass to Humphries.
It's back out to Humphries. Humphries, jumper. Got it.
Humphries has got the lead up to 8.
The lead's up to 8.
With him, the scouting report says you've got to go.
It looks like
Absolutely, he'll hurt you from deep.
Washington Bullets are gonna that surprise upset down low to Olajuwon. Makes it look easy. Nothing you can do to stop Olajuwon.
Washington leading now by 6.
All right, Humphries again. Less than 90 seconds to go in regulation. Again, they find Dantley, fade away. Missed. Rebound for Olajuwon.
Disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really
Big possession here for the Bulls. Point guard Watley looking to find Hakeem down low. Olajuwon with the sky hook. And the lead's down to 4. 29 points, 19 rebounds for Olajuwon. See what Humphries can do. The oop taken away. Joe Dumars. Dumars to the inside. Layup doesn't go. That's a bad miss. Tried to get him on the break. Couldn't do it. 48 seconds to go. Humphries double team. Dantley wide open in the paint, and that's it. You cannot leave Adrian Dantley that wide open. They pressed on the double team. That's going to end this game. Washington's going to get that game 1 upset. And again, it's only a best of 5. That is a big, big win for the 8 seed. Take a miracle here. Not lose this game now. Olajuwon. Space. Didn't shoot. Olajuwon backing him down. Missed! Well, we've seen all we need to see. All it takes is Olajuwon missing that to know that this game is over. And indeed it is. 108-99. The Washington Bullets pull off the upset in game 1 despite 29 points and 20 rebounds from Olajuwon and a double-double from Watley as well. That is rough. 36 points for Adrian Dantley. He is insane, and I knew he'd be a problem. Damn. Damn. Not where I wanted to be. I am always expecting my teams to lose, but I'm going to be horrified that they're going to lose here if we lose game 2. Can the Bullets do it again? They're off to a strong start through that first half. The game is still close as we get down to the final 2 minutes. 90 seconds left. It's a 2-point game. The Bullets refusing to go away as Kenny Walker is at the line. This is a must win for the Bulls to not fall down 0-2.
Percentage looks in this game.
The rookie, Kenny Walker.
Whatever it takes to get it to go. And you know, on top of that,
Put Chicago up by 3. Got it.
And I love the relentlessness they've shown.
Big shot there for Kenny.
And so both
Hits them both.
are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
4-point lead for Chicago.
So now we have a 2-possession game.
124 left to play in the final quarter.
Kicked over to Malone. Jeff Malone puts a shot up. Does not go. Rebounded by Dumars.
He got a piece of it. It might not add to his stat.
Space now. Watley inside. Olajuwon throws it down.
This offense absolutely.
Akeem Olajuwon.
The patience and time.
How big is the league at this point? Like in terms of overall popularity, I mean, it's still big. Like you're not that far removed from the WBA merger. Big 3 there.
That's a
You
huge
don't see too many open threes in this era. It's back down to 3.
Olajuwon on the wing.
55 seconds. Here's Olajuwon. How many teams? Yeah, 23 at this point. It changes in the late 80s. Olajuwon. I thought you were talking in terms of popularity. Which the NBA's popularity, it's gone in ebbs and flows. But man, when the NBA is king, or maybe you can't even call it king necessarily in North America because of the NFL. But I mean, Jesus Christ.
And Chicago
Now
in
it's
possession.
insane.
They should look to use the
35 seconds. Ball to Olajuwon. Akeem missed.
That's a good player.
29 seconds. A 3-point lead. Quick shot from the Bullets. It doesn't go.
when they go to the intention.
And Olajuwon's going to head to the line.
So that really was the best thing you could have done there. Yep, can't just
Big foul there for Dantley.
when it's close like this.
First shot.
He drops the first
Makes it.
one, gives them a 4-point cushion.
Leads back to 4.
And he is unable.
Misses the next. The horn on the rebound. They call a timeout. A 4-point Bulls lead with 23 seconds to go in game 2. A 1-0 lead for the Bullets.
Score and foul right away.
The best of 5 series.
And they'll have to execute perfectly here.
Here we go.
We've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to the team.
Washington on the inbound.
Don't give up.
Humphreys, I imagine they got to go to Dantley here.
At a time. Let's
Unless he
go out
fouled out.
and talk
A lot of time wasted. 15 seconds. Humphreys kicks out. Dantley all the way over to Jeff Malone, who buries a 3 with a man in his face.
Bring them within 1. And now they foul and stop the clock.
9 seconds to go. And a 1-point lead now. Joe Dumars heading to the line. 2 big shots for this young man.
He hits the first one.
It's the first.
Put them up by 2.
The mental toughness
Come on,
is
Joe.
One of the things that separates Dumars from most
Misses the second. Here come the Bullets. Humphreys ties this game with 2 seconds to go.
I think the defense gave him a bit of a gift there. I mean, he
Missed free throws for Olajuwon and Dumars. And this game is tied. I'm in big trouble here. Big trouble. 2 seconds to go. Will it be overtime? Will there be a winning shot? The inbound. The 3. And we are going to overtime.
We will go to overtime.
As Olajuwon can't sink it.
In a moment here at Chicago Stadium.
We go to OT.
And now we
Not
get
ideal.
to overtime in what has been a
5 minutes.
contest.
Bulls need this, man.
Here's Humphreys.
They need this. We fall down 0-2. This series is done, man.
Passes it to Dantley.
Side to Dantley.
The lead over Valentine. The shot by Dantley, no good.
Rebound for Olajuwon.
Ball stops there, and they manage to contain a skilled inside scorer.
Watley.
There's a screen. Lets it go from
Off the
14.
pick. The jumper gets it to fall. The point guard.
Got the first points here in the overtime.
Not there for Watley.
Humphries with it to the inside.
Possession here, down low. Mahorn gets it to go.
Horn's got it all tied up now for Washington.
The floor awareness of Humphries, outstanding.
They're getting like the all-around effort, and we're living and dying off of Olajuwon, who's resting right now.
And one action in this one. We're about 1 minute.
Where is he not? Oh, he's actually down there. Never mind.
Olajuwon with a screen on Malone.
Pick and roll with Olajuwon. Kicks out. Valentine didn't immediately shoot. Now he does, and he misses.
Horn's got 9 rebounds.
Oh, no.
Pass to Malone. And here's Humphries.
I hate this. Humphries. Gonna back Watley down. Movement. Humphries again. 3 seconds. He's gonna have to shoot, and he does.
Trying for the go-ahead.
And he misses.
Doesn't go in.
The big rebound for Olajuwon.
Here's Watley. The feed to Olajuwon
Back to there we go. Olajuwon.
from the low post.
Petrosky went for the steal. He missed.
Scouting report on this guy. I mean,
And an easy bucket.
allow him to establish position.
The oop.
Yeah, and if you do, you're gonna
Was this the ABA?
than that.
Said the WBA earlier. You know, boxing. I'm tired. It's 2 in the morning.
Now Dumars.
Watch too much Rummy's Corner on YouTube.
Olajuwon on the wing.
And low again, Olajuwon. It's quite a bit of space. Olajuwon backing him down. Blocked. Gets it back. Another shot. It's good.
Points for him.
Olajuwon taking over in overtime.
Washington, they've gone 2
Thank God for that.
shots here in overtime.
Come on now.
And there's the pass to Malone.
Get another big stop. Jeff Malone.
Down low.
Dantley.
It's simple when the game's in the balance. You got to go to your best scores.
Frickin' Dantley. We're tied again.
Getting his shot.
Watley passes to
Right back down to Olajuwon. Fade away. Got it.
Massive.
He's insane.
He's a great option in big spots.
Unreal from Olajuwon.
Use his size.
Down low for Dantley. It's going to be Dantley versus Olajuwon for the rest of OT. Dantley can't get it to fall. Olajuwon on the rebound. Can we finally get some separation again, please?
Dumars against Malone.
Umar's back to Watley. Off the pick. Finds Valentine. Mid-range misses.
Malone with the rebound.
Why did we go away from McKean? Why?
Kicks to Humphries
He was crushing it.
to the inside.
Humphries inside. Dantley ties the game.
Pretty assist. Dantley's got 28.
Keep feeding Dantley, one of the most reliable scorers in the game. Adrian,
They're sticking to their strategy of getting it to their star player. Why can't we?
Here's
Olajuwon.
and another assist for him.
That's all it takes. Their big man can barely defend them. They got that one block, and it didn't even matter.
Humphries the pass to Mahorn.
1:10 left in the first overtime. Dantley on Valentine. Dantley. Yep.
The tight D and gets the layup. Dantley's got 6 in the quarter.
Our coach would put Olajuwon on Dantley.
He's really locked in as a scorer.
To Olajuwon.
Olajuwon again. Isolated. Olajuwon on the drive. Tried to force it. It's blocked.
And here we go. Washington.
Oh no. In the middle. The feed. It's high.
No pressure at all. He's not
And the Bullets take the lead
completely
with 41 to go.
clutch bucket.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 2. 40 seconds left in overtime.
The young Bulls are going to blow this, aren't they? We're going to absolutely blow this.
Here's Dumars. Here's
Watley.
passes it to Olajuwon.
That's back. Finds Olajuwon again trying to drive. Right as I said, they couldn't defend him. Olajuwon. Rebound. Put back. And we're tied. This has been
Coaching staff really
a ridiculous overtime.
Not just the coaching,
So back and forth.
teammates do as well. Great work.
Washington calls timeout.
Where would we be without Olajuwon. What the hell would we be? 28 seconds left.
About 3 seconds between shot and gameplay.
Humphries trying to find space early.
Now, here is Humphries.
12 seconds, now 10 on the shot clock.
To Dantley.
Down low for Dantley. Dantley.
And another assist.
You look at Dantley, he's 6'5". You expect him to be a jump shooter, but Adrian rather take it down low.
Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 2.
8 seconds to go.
First overtime. Here's Dumars.
Dumars to Watley. Get it to Olajuwon. Get it to Olajuwon. Akeem. Akeem.
The miss.
No!
Washington, who scraped by with the win. Well, that'll do it for now. And you can join us during this first round of the Eastern
Olajuwon
for our
misses
report.
at the buzzer.
This is Kevin Harlan. Thank you.
And the Bullets are 1 win away from pulling off an 8-seed upset. As Olajuwon misses at the buzzer. "28 points, 16 rebounds, 4 players with at least 20 points. 20 assists for Watley. And it did not matter. 34 from Dantley. It's exactly who we would have wanted with the ball. Maybe an extra second. But Olajuwon misses the game-tying shot that would have forced double overtime. And the Bulls have to win 3 straight to avoid disaster. With Detroit eliminating Milwaukee. And Dallas sweeping Portland in an upset. Keem with an H. Yeah, I need him to find Islam and fast. Game 3. We're still without Kenny Carr, which does not help at all. In Washington, can the Bulls keep their season alive? An Eastern Conference best record over 50 wins. They are still pulling away. Oh my God, 50 seconds and they're only up by 4.
Good time to slip up.
Oh no.
Like that, but especially with the game still hanging in the balance.
Dumars at the line on a technical.
And that puts them up by 5.
I'll say this, underestimate Spud Webb at your own risk. Whatever he may lack in size, he more than makes up for with heart.
2 big shots. Oh my God. 3 for Dumars. It's all 3. And the lead's 7 with 50 seconds left.
Ideal outcome for this.
Will there be a game 4 in Washington?
Now, here is Humphries. And the officials have called the illegal screen.
Off-ball foul.
Won't let that slide. I mean, they're eager to call out those illegal screens.
And that might be the death knell for the Bullets in game 3.
Get there, but you've got to be completely planted.
Chicago making a switch here. Watley's checked in. Oh, Clark, they've just about...
Inbound to Watley.
All they've got to do now
40 seconds to go.
and milk that clock.
No intentional foul at this stage. Watley
misses on
can't end it for sure.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against
25 seconds to go. Washington's going to try to find Dantley.
Humphries.
There's a 3. Humphries,
Trail by just 4.
a monster 3. The lead's down to 4.
18 seconds left in the fourth.
But they send Joe Dumars
Foul there stops the clock.
Yep, good
back to the line.
clock.
misses here, and they could be back in it.
It's the first.
It's the first.
While he mostly plays the 2, Joe Dumars can also slide over to the 1.
And hits them both. Lights out from the line, Joe Dumars.
They're trailing by 6. 16 seconds left.
Beautiful.
Fourth quarter.
Well, we're going to avoid the, from the looks of it, the horror of being swept. Sardis Gilmore pops off a 3. You never know. Dantley trying to drive, has to kick out.
There's the 3.
The 3. Missed it. Olajuwon's there. That's the game. We don't need to watch the free throws. That is the game. Oops, didn't mean to go Simcast Live, but this one is over. 97-91. There will be a 4th game in this series. 26 points from Dantley was not enough as Dumars drops 28. Another double there for Olajuwon. Everyone stands in the middle of the line to take a free throw. What's stopping me from standing at the corner to take it? It's against the rules. I don't know. But also, why would you put yourself at an angle is the real question. That's what I want to know. That's my question in response. Why would you put yourself at an angle? I shoot better at an angle than straight on. Well, that's why you're not in the NBA. Game number 4. A must-win for the Bulls to force Game 5 back in Chicago, but the Bullets have run away with it. The 1-seeded Bulls are out in the first round. And that's why it's never over until it's over, chat. And you might have wanted to take that first round pick down the road. Because you just never know. As we absolutely fucking choked. Watley also got hurt in that 4th game. We really lacked depth scoring. The loss, it can't be understated. Not having Kenny Carr in the lineup stretched my line a bit too thin. And with that, this season comes to an end and we start looking ahead. That Kenny Carr injury killed me. It forced John Sally to play 24 minutes a night. Forced Valentine to play a little bit more too, even though he was solid. The Bulls are out. And now we look forward to a very interesting draft in terms of the amount of picks available.